Dear student, welcome to Khan Kingdom Smart Education online classes. In last video, we are attending the question from exercise 7.2. Our next question is question number 6. A triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB is equal to AC. This is a triangle ABC where AB is equal to AC. Side BA produced to point D such that AB is equal to AD, AB is equal to AD, so that angle BCD is a right angle. Complete angle C is a right angle, means 90-degree angle. How to prove? Given that in triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC, so in a isosceles triangle we know that if two sides are equal, then respective angles is also equal. So respective angle is angle B, ABC. So ABC is equal to the angle opposite to this side and angle opposite to this side, angle ACB, angle ACB. Using isoscale triangle property, let angle ABC is equal to angle ACB is equal to x degree. Let this angle is x degree, x degree, x degree. Given that in triangle, in complete triangle, there is a complete triangle BDC. In triangle BDC, AB is equal to AD. In our question given that AD is equal to AB, these sides are equal, but AB is equal to AC, so we can say that AC is equal to AD. AB is equal to AC, so AB can replace by AC, AC is equal to AD. In triangle ACD, in upper triangle, given AC is equal to AD. If two sides are equal, then this triangle is called an isosceles triangle. So angle opposite to sides are equal. So this side making angle of x degree, so this side is also making the angle of x degree. So this is the angle of x degree. These two sides are equal, so angle opposite to this is equal. So this equal angle is also x degree. Given that AC is equal to AD, so angle ACD is equal to angle ADC is equal to x degree. Why? Using isoscale triangle property. using isosceles triangle property. If two sides are equal, then the angle is opposite to respective side is also equal. Let move in complete triangle. In triangle BDC, sum of all angles is 180. We know that in a triangle sum of all angle will be 90 degree. So remove this side, the complete triangle BDC, angle DBC plus angle BCD plus angle CDB is 180. Putting the value, angle DBC is x degree, plus BCD, this angle x plus x, 2x. Angle CDB, angle is x is equal to 180. 4x is equal to 180, x is equal to 180 by 4, x is equal to 45 degree. So angle BCD is equal to 2x is equal to 2 into 45, 90. So angle BCD is a right angle. Let's take beginning from the question. In a triangle ABC, this small one is an isosceles triangle in which AB is equal to AC. Using isosceles triangle property, we can say that if two sides are equal, then respective angles are also equal. Then this angle and this angle is equal. Let assume this is x degree. In triangle, given that AB is equal to AC, so two angles are equal by x degree. So these are x degree. On side BD, we know that AB and AD is equal. In the question given that AB and AD is equal, but AB is equal to AC. So we can replace AB by AC. This is AC. AC is equal to AD. In this triangle, two sides are equal, then angles will also equal. The AC side, the angle opposite to AC side is x, then the angle opposite to AC side will also x. So this angle is equal to x. Two sides are equal, then the second angle will also equal using isosceles triangle property. So this angles is x and x. In complete triangle BCD, the sum of all angles will 180. This is x, 2x plus x. 2x plus x is equal to 180, 4x is equal to 180, x is equal to 45. At angle C, the angle C is x plus x, 2x, so 2 into 45 is equal to 90. So angle BCD is a right angle. You can take a screenshot of this. We will move to our next question. So students, our next question is question number 7. ABC is a right angle triangle in which angle A is 90, and given that AB and AC is equal, find the value of angle B and angle C. Let a right angle triangle. This is our right angle triangle in which angle A is 90. So this is point is A and other is B and C. This is our right angle. Given in question, AB and AC is equal in triangle ABC. Given that AB is equal to AC in isoscale triangle, angles opposite to equal sides also equal. The angles opposite to equal sides are also equal. So angle B and angle C is equal. So angle B and angle C is equal. This is our x degree. Let assume this is our x degree. We know that sum of angles in triangle is 180 degree. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C is over 180. Angle A is 90 degree, angle B is x degree, angle C is x degree, is equal to 180 degree. 2x is equal to 180 minus 90, 2x is equal to 90 degree, x is equal to 90 by 2 is equal to 45 degree. So angle B is equal to angle C is equal to x degree, means 45 degree. Find the value of B and C. The value of angle B and angle C is 45 degree. Let's take beginning from this question. ABC is a right angle triangle in which angle A is 90 degree. Let a right angle triangle in right angle at angle point A. So this is our point A, another is B and C, and given that AB is equal to AC, AB and AC are equal. Find angle B and angle C. Angle B and angle C. In this triangle, two sides are equal, then two angles will also equal. So these are x and x degree. We know that sum of all angles is 180 degree. So angle A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degree. The value of angle A is 90. The value of angle B is x degree. The value of angle C is x degree, is equal to 180. 2x, we transposing 90. So 180 minus 90 is 90. Divide by 2, 45. So x is equal to 45. Angle B and angle C value is x. X is 45 degree. So the value of angle B and angle C is 45 degree. You can take a screenshot of this. We will move to our next exercise. So student, our next exercise is exercise 7.3. Question number first, triangle ABC and DBC. ABC, this large one triangle, and DBC, this triangle are two isosceles triangle on the same base BC. On the same base BC, same base. So this base will not equal to any sides. In isosceles triangle, this side and this side is equal, this side and this side is equal. Vertex A and D are on the same side of BC, upper side of BC. We take upper side of BC. We can also take lower side of BC, but A or D are lower sides in BC. If AD is extended to intersect BC, join A and D to intersect BC at point P. So that question number first, triangle ABD, this one, and ACD, this one are congruent. We having four type of congruency rule: triple S, SAS, ASA, or AAS, and RHS. These triangles are congruent. This side and this side equal, this side and this side equal. Two sides are equal and one is common side. So triple S rule can be used. In our first question, in triangle ABD and triangle ACD, in triangle ABD there is a side AB which is equal to side AC. In this triangle, a side is BD which equal to CD. Why? Given in question, or can say that sides of isosceles triangle ABC, BD and CD is equal. Sides of isosceles triangle BDC, which are given. ABC and DBC are isosceles triangle. Then AD is equal to AD common side using triple S rule. Triangle ABD is congruent with triangle ACD. These triangles are congruent. The second one question is triangle ABP, this one, this triangle, and triangle ACP, this triangle. These triangles are congruent. Taking these triangles, this one and this one sides is equal. This is our common side. AP and AP is common. We take S and S. The third side is BP and CP. This is not given in our question. So triple S rule cannot be used. SAS, the angle between these two sides. These sides are equal. The angle is here. Angle A and angle A is equal. In our previous question, we take congruency of this. So using CPCT, there are three. Using CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles are equal. Corresponding parts. So taking three angles of these are equal. So angle A and angle A is equal. By CPCT, angle A, in this angle A is BAD. BAD is equal to CAD, angle CAD. This is our equation number first. By CPCT, the angle A and angle A is equal. Now taking our second question. in triangle ABP and triangle ACP. In this triangle and this triangle, AB is equal to AC, AB is equal to AC given. AP is equal to AP common side, AP is equal to AP common side, and angle A and angle A is equal. Angle BAD is equal to angle CAD using equation first. Using SAS rule, these triangles are congruent. Triangle ABP congruent with triangle ACP. These triangles are congruent. This triangle and this triangle are congruent. Angle A and angle E is equal, this side is equal, and this is our common side. By CPCT, we can say that in this triangle BP and this triangle PC is equal. By CPCT, we can say that these sides are equal and angle P and angle P is also equal. By CPCT, BP and CP is equal. Angle BPA is equal to angle CPA. BP and CP is equal, angle P and angle P is equal. This is our equation number 2. Now we move to our next question. Next question, question number 3. AP bisect angle A as well as angle D. AP bisect angle A. AP bisect angle A, which means this angle and this angle will equal. By equation number 1, we already proven. And angle D is also bisect. Angle D is also bisect. So we take this small triangle and small triangle congruency. If we prove this congruency, then angle D and angle D is equal. So angle D will be bisect. So taking these triangles. Question number 3, we taking triangle. In triangle BPD and triangle, this is BPD and the triangle CPD. There are two triangles. First of all, these are two triangles. BD and CD is equal given. BD is equal to CD, which is given, and other is PD and PD is common side. PD and PD common side. This side are equal. This is our common side, and BP and CP is equal. BP and CP is equal. This triple S. BP and CP is equal by equation number 2. using triple S rule, triangle BPD and triangle CPD are congruent triangle. These are congruent. By congruency, we know that angle D and angle D is equal. By CPCT, angle BDP is equal to angle CDP. This angle and this angle is equal. Equation number 3. This is our equation number 3. By equation first and third, we can say that AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. By equation first, angle A and angle A is equal, so this is bisect. Using equation number 3, angle D and angle D is equal, so angle D is also bisect. Question number 4. AP is a perpendicular bisector of BC. Then BC is bisect. This is BC. BC is bisect in equal two parts. BP and CP is equal. Yes, by equation number 2, we can say that BP and CP is equal. So this is bisector. Perpendicular. Perpendicular means here is a 90-degree angle. Here is a 90-degree angle. By equation number 2, we can say that angle P and angle P is equal. P and P is equal. These angles are equal. In linear pair of angle, the angle in a complete line will be 180 degree. So P plus P is 180, 2P is 180, so angle P is 90 degree. So this is perpendicular. Our question number 4. By equation 2, BP is equal to CP. So AP is bisector of BC. This is our answer of bisector. So taking perpendicular, by equation 2, angle BPA is equal to angle CPA. Angle BPA plus angle CPA is equal to 180 degree. Why? Linear pairs angle. In linear pair angle, the addition will be 180 degree. These are equal, so we can say that 2 times angle CPA is equal to 180 degree. Angle CPA is equal to 90 degree. This is our angle P. So angle P is 90. So AP is perpendicular on BC. So AP is perpendicular on BC. This is our first answer, bisector. Second answer, perpendicular. So AP is perpendicular bisector on BC. Taking from starting of this question having 4 parts. Triangle ABC and DBC are two isosceles triangle on same base BC. ABC, this is a triangle, and DBC, this is our another triangle, is isosceles in which two sides are equal. The BC is our common side, so this one is not equal to any other side. So AB and AC equal, BD and CD is equal. A and D are on same side, upper side of BC. A and D are 2 points which are upper sides of on BC. If AD extend, if A and D joining and extend to BC which intersect at point P. So that first question is triangle ABD, this one, and ACD, this one. These triangles are equal. Given in question, AB and AC is equal, BD and CD is equal, AD is our common side. Using triple S rule, these are congruent. In congruency property, angle A and angle A is equal. By CPCT, angle BAD is equal to angle CAD. The angle A and angle A is equal. This is our first question. In second question, triangle ABP, this large one, ACP, this large one. These triangles are congruent. In this triangle, the side and side equal. AP is our common side. Angle A and angle A is equal. Using SAS, AB and AC given in question. AP and AP common side. By using equation number first, angle A and angle A is equal. Using SAS rule, these triangles are congruent. By CPCT, these are two triangles. By CPCT, this side equal, this is our common side, so third side is also equal. So BP and CP is equal. By CPCT, BP and CP is equal. Angle A and angle A is equal, so angle P and angle P is equal. So angle BPA and CPA is also equal. This is our equation number second. Third question is AP bisect angle A as well angle D. Angle A bisect angle A. By equation first, we can say that angle A is bisect. This is bisecting angle D. This is our angle D, which is situated at these two triangles. So taking these two triangle, we taking congruency of this. Triangle is BPD and CPD. These are two triangles. This side and this side is equal. This and this side is equal by equation number second. This side and this side is equal by equation number second, and this is our common side. So triple S rule. BD and CD equal, given in question. PD common side. BP and CP is equal by equation number second. Using triple S rule, these are congruent. So by CPCT, we can say that angle D and angle D is equal. By equation number first, angle A bisect. By equation number third, angle D is bisect. Question number 4. AP is perpendicular bisector. There are two questions. AP is bisector of BC. AP is bisect the BC line, which means BP and CP is equal. Yes, we already proved in equation number second. By equation number second, BP and CP is equal, so AP is bisector of BC. Second is perpendicular. Perpendicular means angle P is 90 degree. By equation number second, angle P and angle P is equal. We know that the angle on one side of line is 180, so the addition of both angles is 180. The addition of both angle is 180 because linear pair angle. Because of linear pair angle, these angles are equal, so we can say that this is over 2 times dividing by 2 get 90 degree. So angle P is 90 degree. So we can say that AP is perpendicular on BC. This is our question in 4 parts. You can take a screenshot of this. In our next video, we take another questions. Thank you for watching this video.